Good morning, Mike here. Welcome. Being true to my word. We're out here at Portland Lighthead, or Headlight they call it. Fort Williams, Cape Elizabeth. Pretty brisk day. I brought my bike, but I don't think I'll be doing that. It's a little too chilly for me. However, it's supposed to snow tonight, so that's bullshit. That's all I got to say about that. There's Portland way over there. Gotta figure out what's the names to all these islands at some point. Well, maybe not all of them. I'm not that interested, to be honest with you. Definitely seems like things are picking up. More people are working from home. Also, I went to a place today where I usually go in and shop, and it met me at the door and just picked out the items I needed, and that was it on that. And so that's a little bit different. At least people are still able to, some are able to do their jobs. I don't know what's going to happen to me, but hopefully people still need stuff built or start watching me more on this. But either way, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and I can definitely tell things are changing in my body. Definitely a lot more healthy inside. I can feel it in many ways. So, and I pop out of bed with a smile on my face nowadays, which is awesome. Nothing beats that. That's one thing I've been thinking about lately over the last couple of weeks. In my past and, throughout time, I've either been on one side or the other of things. I think they call it the drama triangle. Either the perpetrator, the rescuer, or the victim. And usually I'm the victim or the perpetrator. Really never done too much rescuing in my day, but maybe at times stick my nose in something when I shouldn't have. But anyways, what I was getting at is, being on both sides of things, whether of, treating people like dirt or, cheating on them or just being an ass in general. I've been on both sides of that, giving and receiving. And I know for myself that during those times when I was doing it to other people, I felt awful about myself. A bunch of shit had happened, which really doesn't matter. It doesn't make it right, that's for sure. But at the same time, I totally can forgive and understand where the people who have done such things to me, why they did them. Not exactly why, but, it takes, you got to be in a lot of pain, let me tell you, to get up in the morning and just think to yourself, like I used to, I'm going to make someone's day a living hell, or, I'm going to do the best I can to screw this person up. That's no way to live, and that's no way for me to live anymore. That's kind of why I'm doing all these things, It's go back and watch this stuff and kind of remember, why I'm doing it, because I have a tendency to fall back into my old ways and things like that. I've heard a lot of people speak too over the years, and I think one of my most memorable ones was someone just simply talking about doing the things they taught him in, kindergarten. Just living by those rules, treat one like you'd want to be treated yourself, respect someone's space. The list goes on and on. My sister's a teacher. She probably knows all these things way better than me, but I gotta hand it to those people who either teach or anything to do with the public. They have to really put themselves out there and have to deal with quite a bit on a daily basis. And I just can't imagine being a teacher and having to put on, you got 20 kids. That's 20 pairs of boots, 20 jackets, all those mittens. Then when they're all done and ready to go, they got to go to the bathroom. So, the joys of being a kid. So, that's one of the other things I've been thinking about too lately, is just, looking back on all this, I don't want my kids, 20 years from now being like, remember back when we only had to worry about the COVID-19 virus? Potentially down the road, there could be so many other things, and God knows, it definitely hasn't been decreasing. If anything, it's increasing. So this should be a good wake-up call for myself and others to be like, what direction are we really headed in? Is the cost of whatever the end goal is, is it worth it, type deal. It's a beautiful place out there. And at least, with things that are going on, more people are getting out and seeing that, and I know it's giving me a chance to look at things. That's what I've had to do over the last few, years or more. Take a hard look at myself and, really think, who do I want to be? Who do I want to be remembered as? And, I know for some people out there, they will probably always think a certain way of me, which is fine. I might deserve it. But I just got to keep doing what I'm doing, and what do they see? Trudging the road of happy destiny. I like it down here too, because they always do like a little foot stomp. But that's a different thing. What I will say also before I end on this is, someone kind of got a kick out of one of my last ones I did, last video or whatever. So my ego was instantly like, ooh, I should tell more funny stories. But trust me, I got a bunch. But it's hard for me sometimes to tell which ones are proper and which ones are, I should probably keep to myself, if you know what I mean. So I think I'll try one out later on, just on YouTube itself. I'll put it on there later on, probably after 6 p.m. tonight. It was one of my counselor's favorites, so it's fairly wholesome. Not quite, but for me, yes. And I figured if she used to like it, she used to have me tell the other clients the story, so I'll throw it out there tonight, see what happens, see what everyone thinks, and go from there. Trust me, it's it's not an everyday type event, so I won't say much more after that. But have a great day. God bless. Stay safe. Love you. Subscribe and like if you will. Bye.